Well, hello, everybody. I am super excited. Welcome to the Influence Institute, but welcome even more so to our podcast, our newly created, rebranded Influence TV. I'm your host, Zelda Hart, on the Zelda Hart Talk Show. Now, we've come a long way because we've previously had um, Purpose and Prosperity TV. We've then had the Kingdom Approach TV. And since we have recently rebranded under the Influence Institute banner, which really excites me. Some of you would have attended the event right here in Perth on the 10th of June. It was massive, everybody. It was just so exciting to have women come through. And what we did was launched Influential Women Alliance. Now, you'd notice that my language is all about influence because everywhere we go, we influence, whether it's in our home, to our children, to our husbands, to our wives, in the bank queue, at work, at play, at school, there's influence. And we help others to create change. So I'm just so excited to have rebranded. I believe this is where it's going to stay. I'm also busy writing a book on the power of influence. So, yes, so we have rebranded, and I'm just super excited to bring you Influence TV, which will be a regular talk show with inviting guests that will bring you topics on different topics that will appeal to you, that will help you transform. So I'm just super excited about this. So why don't we just get right into it? But what I want to do first is I want to really bring through the email address and how you can contact us so that if there's anything that you'd like to bring to the show or even bring to the platform under the Influence Institute banner, please get in touch with us. The email address is flashing on the screen right now as we speak. So welcome to our inaugural episode 1, and I'd really like to talk to you today about the power of influence. The power of influence, our topic for today. I'm going to be short and sweet. But wherever we go, like I said, we're influencing, we're changing and impacting people. And whether that is negatively or positively, yes, that still happens. But I want to bring through to you an acronym that I wrote many years ago when I started my coaching practice. And one of my very first coaching practices, my business was named Change Strategic Coaching. And I wrote this model that I build a whole lot of content around the power of change, the ability to be able to make the choice of change. And here's the thing, that if we keep repeating the same thing over and over again, trying to get a different result, that's the definition of insanity. Because we cannot have change unless we choose to make that change. And here's the thing, let's be the change that we want to see in the world. Let's step forward and use that which we have, the gifts and abilities that we have to bring about that change. With much further ado, what I want to do is to bring through what I have written now, the power of choice to create good habits and transform by having attitudes that is our altitude. And our attitudes, while we nurture ourselves and others, staying in an attitude of gratitude, because gratitude opens the vortex of more things to come. But very importantly, is for us to remain engaged at all times with those we love and care about. And even in our communication, how often we actually find ourselves being distracted because we're not focusing, we're not making eye contact. So I just want to encourage you that the power of change is in your hands. It is your choice to want to make that change. And as you see the words flowing through on the screen, it's building on that acronym where the C is for change, the H is for good habits, the A is for your attitude. Yes, your attitude all day today. And then the N is for nurturing, is to look after yourself and to do that which you need to do also to nurture your relationships, most importantly, your family, because that's where it all starts. Charity begins at home. And the G, the big G to get your groove in is gratitude. I tell you what, gratitude opens the vortex for more things to come. The more we become grateful for the little things in life, the more things happen for the good to us. The E is for engaging. And I hope that today this would at least get you focused on the power of change. So I'm just so excited to have brought you this episode today. We will be featuring guests. We will probably also just have me as your host from time to time. But in the meantime, if you feel like you're wanting to share with this is just my thoughts for today. And I want you to just do with it whatever you please. Thank you and God bless. Thank you for joining me today.